Talofa lava and welcome to another Rev's Thought for the week. A short message offering encouragement during this time of lockdown. Well, we're at the start of Term 4 and traditionally at King's College, Term 4 is called Advent Term. Advent is a season of expectation and preparation as the church prepares to celebrate the coming or Adventus of Christ in his incarnation. The season of Advent in the Anglican Church introduces themes such as change, emergence, new beginnings, expectation, and arrival. Now, I think we can all relate to those themes right now in this pandemic as we watch, as we listen each day to see what's going to emerge, what's going to change, and what way we are expecting. The reality is there are things, there are steps, there are roadmaps, there are choices, announcements that seem out of our control. So my encouragement is to stop, to pause, and to think about those things that you can control. Breathing, eating, exercising, maybe going for a walk outside, controlling how you study, controlling what you're listening to, and controlling the people that hang around you, those good people. I want to tell you a story. A story of a young boy who longed to go to the carnival and to go on the roller coaster for the first time. Well, it came to town and they went off to the carnival and there it was. And the young boy saw the roller coaster. His dad gave him some tickets and off he went. Shot to the roller coaster and waited in line. It was quite a long line. Well, he was looking around and he saw that the bumper cars didn't have many people waiting there. So he thought, I'll have a try of that. Went to the bumper cars and raced back. When he was waiting in line again, he noticed another ride, the Ferris wheel. He thought, I could just have a quick ride on that. There's no one waiting in that line. So he shot to the Ferris wheel and came back again. Then he noticed a few other things, like that game when you throw a ball and you hit the blocks down? Not sure what it's called. He thought, I'll give that a crack. Back and forth he went, trying these new things. There's some candy floss, got some candy floss. I feel like a bit of candy floss now, to be honest, but anyway, he kept going back and forth. And the roller coaster line was getting shorter and shorter. Anyway, he spent the afternoon going back and forth on different things. And he came back to the roller coaster, got to the front, and the man there closed the gate. He looked up at the clock and he said, "Sorry, we've closed." The boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Shoulders were down and he shrugged and he walked back to his father. The father said, "What's the matter?" Of course, the son said, "I missed out on the ride of his life." I can relate to this boy losing focus on the task at hand. He had one thing to do, one job, but he got distracted. He lost focus on what really mattered to him and what he truly wanted. In the Gospel of Luke chapter 5, we hear about a story about Jesus healing the sick. But Jesus knew what he truly wanted. And I'm going to read the last two verses. It says this in verse 15. "Yet the news about him spread all the more, so the crowds of people came to him and to be healed of their sicknesses. But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." Jesus knew the essential part of him was to pray and to be close to God. Although he had hundreds of people around him trying to distract him, he had to remain focused on himself and to draw close to God. So, my encouragement for you right now is to focus on what you can control. We're in Advent term. Change, emergence, expectation, exams, lockdown, the unknown. So in and amongst this plethora of information and decision, focus on you. Focus on the ride, the roller coaster. If it means drawing away to a quiet place, maybe listening to a podcast, going for a walk, reading a book, centering your thoughts. In that space, in that quiet space, God will be listening, ready to help you and journey with you. Reverend Waters and I wish you a fantastic week. God bless.